Hello there again, it's Bob Chu from Stuart and Islamorada Boat Works, and it's the end of August 2022, another latest launch, and it is steaming hot here today. So I wanted to welcome you aboard, talk to you about this very special 27. This boat's going to St. Augustine to Two Brothers there. Stars and Stripes blue hull side, same on the underside of the hardtop. Twin 300 Yamahas. The unique thing about the hardtop is it is a crow's nest, what we refer to as a crow's nest, just like a second station with a sliding sunshade, but no controls above. So let's focus a moment on the bow here. It's really, really nice. It's a forward seating boat, of course. It has the faux teak tow rail, which is becoming very popular for us, of course. It has the custom fair lead for the anchor line, but something we haven't done before, a Rodan trolling motor mounted on what's called a shuttle slide. So the shuttle slide allows the trolling motor to be all the way back as it is now, but then you physically push it forward, and that allows you to deploy the trolling motor. We don't do it right now because where that anchor line is, I should have put it down underneath the fair lead here, but it was hot when we got here. There you go. Now I could do it. Now that's in the deploy position. Really cool, real simple. It's all tension based. So yeah, it's gonna work great for them bottom fishing and fishing inshore as well. In addition to that trolling motor, this boat has combination cup holders, rod holders up forward, two here. It has custom backrest. They're fuller, drop down to the bottom, have two legs instead of one. It will have a combing pad here, but as timing would be, that won't get installed till later in the week. One of the other cool things about this boat is it's completely sea decked. It's light gray over darker gray. You'll be able to see that as we do other shots. One other thing related to the bow is this track here on the front of the hardtop. It supports a straight canvas that comes out for shade, and there will be two telescopic stainless poles that go into these rod holders. Really nicely done, come with their own storage package and so forth. So it's really, really a family-friendly, functional bow of the boat. We also have a live well under the front console seat. So to highlight a couple other features of the forward end here, three-sided 80 gauge enclosure with the vent up atop, which you've seen on other boats. You notice that the forward legs on the hardtop are landing on the console per their request, as opposed to the side. That allows the door to open all the way open. And really, really clean inside. Two chargers, one for the trolling motors, one for the boat and house batteries. Yes, there are 6 Group 31 AGM batteries here. And of course, a lot of other items, the C-Zone digital switching. It does have C-Deck below to match the cockpit. And of course, our super clean wiring that we're known for. So yeah, a nice look to it. Super clean. Still have plenty of room for storage of items. They will run from St. Augustine diagonally across to the northern Abacos. So yeah, they'll use that storage for sure. So if you've seen other latest launches, you're familiar with this helm. It's just a gorgeous layout, two 16-inch Garmins, JL Audio stereo head, Garmin external speaker for the VHF, 5-inch Yamaha digital gauge, Garmin autopilot, Lenco trim tab switch with indicators, the power start stops for the Yamaha. This is a keyless boat. The new digital controls from Yamaha, the really beautiful helm pod that just knocks you out if you could see it in the sunlight from my vantage point. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Edson wheel, C-zone digital switching pad, of course, which you're used to, and a little step to get up. I don't want to be remiss in not mentioning the wiring. That, yeah, VHF remote here, the gauge for your C-Star electronic steering there, not something you typically would look at, but just the wiring, it's like being in a doctor's office or a dentist's office, or it's just so super clean and neat. Yeah, if I can get the door back in, we'll be good. There you go. Now going above, pretty simple. Fold down the footrest, which has been reinforced on the back side. One C-deck pad right there, and you're up. I'm on a C-deck surface. Nice belly band cushion here. Gooseneck, what I call gooseneck. Stern light. Your antennas. 18-foot gem carbon fiber outriggers. They've not been rigged, that's why we chose to leave them down the way they are, but they're controlled from below. So this is essentially a second station 27, except without the controls. So this is the second one we've done, and I'll use this as a sighting tower. You know, cobia, dolphin, whatever, especially offshore, sailfish, marlin, the Bahamas. Really cool. 2 people can get up in here with no problem. And then when you're done up here, of course, the roof slides. I'll get down. There's a locking mechanism to lock it either open or closed. So this LeBrock Helm seating that you see on this boat, we're doing more and more of, to the extent that I've now put it on the price list. Yeah, people like it. It's super comfortable. Of course, that section folds out so you can really sit comfortably, fold down the footrest. And it's really comfortable, but yet at the same time, if you're standing to run, you can do that. This is typically the starboard side where the helmsman is, passenger on the port side, just because the controls and the wheel are here. But it's working out really nice. In this case, they chose to put a couple extra speakers in the base of the LeBrock's housing. This will be a cooler on a slide that's just not here at this time. This boat's pretty unique, and it's one of the first boats in years that we've done an option that I actually took off the option list, which was an additional 45 gallons of fuel. So that is right here where I'm standing, which is normally a storage compartment. 140 gallons is standard, plus the 45 takes you to 185. It's probably about 175 usable because of the diurnal fuel systems. But yeah, it's all sealed down. If you ever needed to access the tank, just cut the seal and pop the hatch. So as we get to the stern of the boat, there's a lot going on here, of course. The stern seat, removable backrest, which you're familiar with, into 2 rod holders, removable flip up, flip down stern seat itself, speakers, raw water wash down, fresh water wash down. I'm touching the outlet for the Reverso flush out. It's a freshwater flush system to flush the motors without having to get back on the motors themselves. And of course, cockpit drainage, the hoses, the hose bars, really neat, super clean, and of course our awesome bilge access. Yeah, with the stern seat up or out, you can actually get in there better, and I can access everything right here without even having to stretch or get into any kind of awkward position. Super clean, as you've come to expect if you've seen our latest launches. So there you have it, a beautiful, highly fishable, highly cruisable, diveable 27 Stuart, pair of 300 Yamahas, power assist steering, and that beautiful stars and stripe hull side. The faux teak sets it off, and a really functional crow's nest as well. So the day comes, You want a boat that can fish inshore, offshore, ride like no other boat on the water. That's the big, big secret here. Come take a look. See us, Stuart Boat Works in Stuart, Florida. And thanks for watching.